Having analyzed the results of its activities over the past year, the management of our company decided to conduct an advertising campaign. As part of our marketing strategy, we plan to produce our popular product, hand cream in a plastic tube of 80 milliliters. Plastic tubes, a type of pharmaceutical packaging, which is used for metered packaging of creams and ointments. After hermetic sealing is a reliable container for storage and use of cosmetic and medicinal products. We have been manufacturing medicines for 20 years, and we are part of a large production association in Kiev. It was planned to start producing the cream in a new tube in 5 months in order to conduct an advertising campaign as soon as possible. I, as a leading technologist of preparation of production, was assigned to find equipment which would seal free edge of plastic tube of necessary volume. If the ointment became popular with customers, we wanted to organize a separate area for the equipment and increase the number of tubes produced with our product. An important condition was to ensure a capacity of at least 100 tubes per hour. The machine had to produce enough plastic tubes with cream to ensure a trial batch of the product. As a technologist, I understand that at all stages of production, it is important to comply with the requirements for medicinal products: moisture level, hardness parameters, and viscosity of the cream. I approached the question of choosing a machine for cutting and sealing the free edge of the tube with the utmost seriousness. I began the difficult task with the most popular method, a search on the internet. On the recommendation of colleagues, the first thing I did was to look for European manufacturers. By myself I chose 2 companies, one in Italy and one in the Netherlands. After sending a request to their email, 3 days later I received a reply from the Italian company, which said that they could not deliver equipment due to the suspension of its production. The company from the Netherlands wrote in the email that they do not work with CIS countries. The first step did not turn out to be a good one for me. I understood that there are no hopeless situations, so I continued looking for a solution. I found similar equipment for trimming and sealing the free edge of the tube from 3 Chinese manufacturers. I contacted them by phone. Managers of my chosen companies didn't answer me. Can their machine fill and seal tubes with output of 100 tubes per hour? Are plastic tubes compatible with equipment elements? When can I get the ready machine? To all of these questions I heard the phrase, "We'll do it." One company started talking to me in Chinese, and I ended the conversation. In the end I came to the conclusion that I would not be able to choose equipment for filling tubes on my own, and decided to turn to a specialist. I needed a professional who would give complete information about the machine, its capabilities, to test on the equipment tube with our cream, talk about the terms of delivery. It was initially decided not to use Chinese intermediaries, because often manufacturers from China have their own direct representatives. I did not want to go through this stage all over again, so I decided to turn to Russian intermediaries for help. I made the choice of a specialist, based on the following criteria: long period of work in the market of pharmaceutical equipment sales, positive customer feedback, the availability of information on the company's website, and convenient terms of delivery of the machine. According to these parameters, I selected 4 companies. Having sent all my requests via email, I still have not received a response from 2 of them. One company from Samara warned me that they do not have their own adjuster, and that all the equipment installation work must be done by myself. This option did not suit me. Only one manager from Moscow was able to quickly give me competent and constructive answers to my questions. I also liked the business-like approach of this specialist. The manager of this company was polite, asked a lot of clarifying questions about the characteristics of the cream, the required capacity of the equipment. After preliminary consultation over the phone, the specialist suggested an automatic machine for trimming and sealing of free edges. I agreed on this option with the management of our company, and we entered into a contract for the delivery of the proposed machine. I received an email report on the readiness of my order during the entire manufacturing period. The machine was delivered within the time specified in the contract. Within 2 weeks of receiving the equipment, we were able to install it, set it up, and train the worker. The operator manually inserted a tube of cream, and the machine pressed the free edge of the plastic tube to ensure the cream was sealed. We received the hand cream in a plastic tube with our original design. I was satisfied with the equipment supplied for dispensing plastic tubes. We have launched a trial batch of the cream and have already assessed its popularity. In the future we plan to ask the manager in Moscow for a more productive machine for filling and sealing tubes. Perhaps I would not have got such an excellent result in such a short time if I had chosen the equipment myself. Experience has shown that the decision to seek professional help was the right one.